Hello, everyone. Screw you, OBS. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back after who knows how long to Genshin Impact. I said screw you, OBS, because as you saw, I tried to speak initially, and OBS forgot my mic again. I hate that it does that randomly. But yeah, Shneznaya's here. I'm already there. I figured we'll just explore a little bit. Still don't know. I don't know either. I wish it stopped doing that. Because it remembers everything else, but it forgets the microphone randomly. But yeah, I'm already in Snezhnaya. I already started the main quest, so unfortunately, if you're hoping to see a 100% experience of it from me, I already did part of it. Not a whole lot of it, just part of it. I figured, because I'm probably not going to be streaming too long tonight, I'll just be exploring Snezhnaya for a bit. Whether or not I do story is up in the air, but I want to explore a little. I also counted my pity. It is 50-50, by the way, but I'm at 66, so soft pity's coming up. Yep, welcome to Snezhnaya. With names I will not be able to pronounce easily. Ovsyanikov?
Can I get you anything?
Elisive? I hope. I hope. Oh yeah, we can leave notes now, apparently. And then you can walk up to it and like it. Like, yeah, come across various, yeah, you can choose to reinforce so that it remains for longer. Oh, and if people found it helpful, why not leave a like? Oh, that is disturbing. Jumping gun. Oh, so basically other people could solve the puzzle using these, and then it might show up in your world. Ah, here you go. Sign text. I see. Okay. So yeah, it's, I don't understand. But yeah, we're gonna... I think getting waypoints and such first would be a great idea. Because the train actually operates with a... where you've been. What is this? Meeting Point Chronicles. I don't know, but we're gonna grab this waypoint. Also, it's heckin' cold here. Not always, actually, though. If there's a blizzard, it is heckin' cold.
The end of our
I did not see the ground. That's embarrassing. Oh, it's already cold.
Whoa.
Okay.
I've never seen this stuff before.
Seat Lolly has stuff to say about it? Huh? Watch your step. Yeah. No shit. Starlight Prism will generate a prism mirage that lasts for a short time. Okay. It'll remain active on the field permanently. Oh, it's a Polestar field. Okay, Polestar field. I don't know. Thank you, Cherry Milk. I will like it. Oh. Real quick, there is one thing that I find upsetting about this new update. How do I access it again? Okay, it's with this thing. Okay. This is what I find upsetting. I like the Shadow Realm. It's cool. The little tutorial for it was great. I like it. It was fun. What I don't like, this outfit is only available in the Shadow Realm. They teased it like it would be available anywhere. But literally, as soon as you get equipped with it, while in the Shadow Realm, it tells you you can only use it in the Shadow Realm. I'm gonna double check just to make sure I'm not blowing air out of my ass. Genshin 7.0 new outfit. Up, 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 Also, Cryo Traveler is awesome. They have DPS potential. Sorry, it's taking me a bit to find the info I was looking for. But anyway, last I checked, the outfit's basically only available while you're in the Shadow Realm. Which is upsetting. Why can't we use it elsewhere? Oh, that's cute. They skate. And they vanished. Okay. Wait, what the hell? I didn't want this! What are you up to?
Traveler? Shh, I'm hunting. Keep your voice down. Don't spook the prey.
Oh yeah, it gives you him for free.
Don't look so surprised. There are all kinds of prey out in the Snezhnayan wilds. This time, it's a Fey gang.
I've heard of those.
Well, all you need to know is that these aren't Fey you want to mess with.
I didn't want to anyway. I was on my way to a waypoint, and you interrupted.
They aren't legitimate organizations like the Fatui, but their roots run just as deep.
And why are you messing with them?
Here in Snezhnaya, most things considered prey are dangerous to get involved with. But a hunter has to make a living. Rumor has it that some of these gangland folks have connections at the Energy Commission. And they've got a real hoard of Kresny Crystal.
Which they use for energy, like for their heaters and such.
All for smuggling, of course. It won't appear on Project Stooge's ledger, so no officials will investigate, even if it gets stolen.
The gang will investigate, won't they?
Don't worry. Like I said, Fey gangs aren't legitimate organizations. Once the crystal has been distributed to freezing villagers, do you really think they dare go door to door to take it right back under the Druzhna's nose? And as for me, they can't trace this back to me.
You're looking out for the villagers.
Just doing what needs to be done. Besides, it's nothing particularly noble. I'm just one crook robbing another.
And then consider me a fellow crook, even though I'm not gonna help right now.
It's always good to have extra help, but... you know what? With your skills, you'll be fine. Good boy. Sit. Are there horns inside? And how about claws? So, the gang's heavyweights are present and they're armed. How many horns are we talking? More than 10? Still can't count to 10, huh? Looks like I'll have to go and check for myself. I'm confident I can figure out their exact numbers, but I'll need to get closer. Traveler, stay hidden nearby with Tugarin for now, and wait for my signal.
No. No. I didn't want to do this right now. I was in the middle of something. Oh. Link mechanism, grappling gun, launching platform, basic heat source, cube. You know what? Heat source. And then we could carry it a distance before it runs out.
Rev the engines!
Alright. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well and feeling okie dokie. Link mechanism. Where is it linked? It's not linked to anything. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to get the... Never mind. I don't have it yet because I was up late last night. Yep, I was up late last night. Alright, the next one is just up ahead. It's got a boss fight right there, which we're not gonna mess with yet. Oh, we could literally see it. Oh, Leanne, apparently, they did something pretty cool for pyro characters in Snezhnaya. Let me see. I just need to find a spot for it. There's a chest nearby? Is there? Besides that one? Okay, is this one of the spots for it? I hope so.
Burn it down!
Okay, maybe I can't do it with Malwika, but pyro characters can melt ice. It's pretty cool. There's owls? I should go back to Inazuma, get those Omnibucity nets. See if I can catch an owl. Just a casual stroke. Maybe I should forward for plunging attack. I don't know. Wait, what? Oh, is it down below? Yeah, it's right there. What a guess, huh? Wait, what do you mean about snowballs? What? Special tunnel created by the Jack Frosts. You can use this tunnel by turning yourself into a snowball. Oh.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Huh. I don't know. I don't like the weird smokiness there, so we're gonna unlock this one next. A sled? Can we ride it? Doggo, wait! Wait! I was on it! Wait!
Full throttle! Not bad.
Oh! We can! Guys, we can ride the sleds. That's awesome. Wait, where's your driver then? Now that I think about it, where's their driver? Well, thanks for the lift. Alright, this stuff is important for staying warm.
Hip.
Yoink. Fractured ice. Yep, okay, that's what we look for. We can break it. It'll refreeze as well. I don't like the implication of the image, though. It implies you don't have to be a Pyro character. Which means Pyro characters did not get anything special.
Rev the engines. Try and stop me.
Alright, that's another one. There's one out here. That's a domain for talent materials. That's a domain for weapon materials. Where's the one for artifacts? Because there's a new artifact set, I'm pretty sure. Oh, is it this one? It's this one. What does the new one do? We got Scarlet Proof. 2-piece gives you 18% attack. 4-piece increases equipped character's crit rate by 16%. Stellar Swirl reaction by 40% for 10 seconds after they trigger Stellar Swirl. Wait, they have to trigger a Stellar Swirl before they get a boost to their Stellar Swirl reaction? That's a little sad. You have to cause a stellar swirl in order to upgrade your stellar swirls. Okay. Heart of the Furnace. 2-piece gives 18% attack. 4-piece increases equipped character's attack by 12% for 12 seconds when they trigger Stellar Glimmer reaction or deal Stellar Glimmer reaction damage. Also increases Stellar Glimmer reaction damage dealt by all nearby party members by 50%. Above effects can trigger even when they're not on the field, and damage bonus from the multiple artifact sets with the same name do not stack. So you only want one party member equipped with this, if you use it. Okay. New berry. Crazy thing is, despite how cold it's supposed to be in Snezhnaya, Dragonspine's worse. I think that's technically closer. Yeah. Circle weird looking jars. Paimon? We have to roll a snowball without breaking... What ice rings? Oh, those ice rings. Well, that was fun. Okay.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Okay, so we can be snowballs. Okay, that's actually helpful. No, wait, stop! I want to give it a like! And see who left it. Samuel Angel. Thank you. That's actually helpful. And for those of you on YouTube, be sure to leave a like if you're enjoying. Okay. We could go to that one, or we could start going this way. Because we do have... Oh, that Statue of the Seven covers all of that? And then this one only covers that... Okay. Toward the mountain.
Rev the engines!
Also, I'm sad I did not get a Sandrone. That's why my pities is as high as it is. I was trying to get her and I never did. But if leaks are to be believed in any capacity, should always take them with a grain of salt because it can change at any time. Androne might get a rerun during the Snezhnaya updates at some point, so there is hope. Oh, wait, heckin' cold up here. Alright, we discovered the first domain, which gave us chemo gems. Is there new wood? I guess not. Boo. There's new trees, why not new wood? What the heck is this?
Big mistake.
Oh, it's full of fairies! Red, it's full of fairies! Never thought I'd be scared of fairies. Feels like the farther up the mountain we go, the heavier the storm gets. Huh? What's this? A thing. It's an invitation. An invitation? Let Paimon take a look. It says Pavlina, Grand Duchess of the Snegorochka, is inviting whoever's holding this invitation to attend a wedding. Those who wish to attend the ceremony may present this invitation as proof that they have been invited. So the wedding is being held at House of something up on the snowy mountain. House of Hesperides. Yes, it was once home to the sovereign who ruled over the Snegovik. As for Pavlina, that name does sound faintly familiar. Oh, Pavlina, the princess of the Snegorochka, might be tied to Goggle's past too? Most likely. The house is all the way up the mountain? And we still have to climb higher? I'm afraid so. Unless House of Hesperides somehow moved in the last 500 years. Fine, now let's keep going and check it out. I wasn't expecting a world quest so soon. I just wanted the Statue of the Seven. Oh gosh, look at all those waypoints. Cool. I still have to do the stuff with Columbina. We still have to go to the moon. Yes, I have not been to the moon yet. At least not outside the one quest that gives you the new outfit for Traveler. I have to. Okay. Now we go this way. Is this a thing to assist, or is it just gonna... It is not to assist. Thanks. Up there, huh? Oh boy.
Full throttle.
It would have been really disappointing if it was down below. Because the arrow indicates that it's... Yeah, it's right there. I knew it was up! Viewpoint. Oh, wow. Wait. Oh, shit! There's the mansion! Wow. Wow.
Many
Holy
insects
moly.
have a compulsion to follow the light. And
Hold on, can I mark this? Hold on,
humans are the same.
let me look toward it.
Except we call that light.
Yeah, House of Hesperides. I put a... No, I want to put a thing here. I want to put a thing here. Oh, yeah, thing! That's as close as I can get.
Hope.
Hope. It actually might be better to go up the mountain and grab these three before going down to that one. Wait, hold on. Alright, Seat Lolly, you know what to do. Hello time!
Try and stop me!
What the? This lamp is weird, but for some reason now that we're near it, the blizzard's easing up. It even feels kind of warm. Wait a minute, I once heard that if you suddenly start feeling warm on a snowy mountain, it could mean you're so cold you're starting to hallucinate. And we should probably keep telling ourselves we're freezing. We're surrounded by snow and ice, so we still need to convince ourselves we're cold? Wow, look at that NPC. Don't worry, you two, this is a special lamp. They say it was blessed by the Fae that is now inside it a long time ago. It offers some protection from the cold. Wow, look at them. Whoa, did someone just appear out of nowhere? Hello, my flying friend. This is my lamp. I left it here earlier when I got a little bored and went for a walk. Oh, so it's yours. Wait, you went for a walk in this blizzard? Dressed like that? How are you not freezing? Freezing? Should I be reacting to temperature changes? Is that what you were expecting? That's not really the point. Most people would freeze solid if they wore that little in this weather, like this. I suppose there are some people who do fine in the cold. I do well in the cold. Oh yeah, the Fae don't really mind the cold. The Schneekovik and Jack Frosts especially. But you don't look like a Fae, and you're not cold either. So who are you anyway? And what are you doing out here with no luggage and barely any warm clothes on? I am Ichor. A woman told me to leave the house, but she didn't tell me where to go, so I've just been waiting here. The house? You mean the House of Hesperides? We're on our way there for some wedding. I once never been to a Schneekovik wedding before. They say the Schneekovik live for love, right? So their weddings must be super romantic. A wedding. Yes. For the Schneekovik, it's an important ritual. They have been preparing for it for a long time. So it must be a really big deal, right? Hehe, how exciting. Oh, right. Who's the woman you were talking about? You know, the one who told you to leave the house? I have no idea. I'd never met her before that. Hold on. You mean to say that someone you didn't even know told you to leave the house, and you just went along with it? Yes, because that was what she wanted. And she wanted it very badly. And if someone wanted something so badly that it becomes a wish, of course I should grant it. Traveler, He doesn't look that young, but the way he talks and acts is just a little child. He feels a little not all there. I was wondering if they were a boy or girl. I can sense it. There's definitely a part of my body's power that's inside him. Wait, really? We found it already? But the power inside him is incomplete. That may be why his mind seems a little... not quite there as well. The power that's in him is so broken up that it's impossible to recover. Huh? Then what do we do now? Before I can reclaim this part of my power, it must be restored to a more complete state first. I sense that the part of my body here was split up through a special ritual of some kind. If only I could get closer to the core of that power, then I might be able to give you a clearer answer. Sounds like we should head over to the wedding then. So, are we taking him with us? We can't just leave him here, but we still don't know why that person made him leave the house. This is kind of a strange favor to ask, but could you show us the way to get to the house of Hesperides? We don't really know the area, you see, and you're from here, so you'd be the perfect guide. Is this your wish? Yes. Could you help me out with it? And Paimon thinks it'd be better for you too. Even if you don't get cold, it just doesn't feel right for us to leave you out here in this storm dressed like that. People do not always know what is best for them. They choose storms in the morning, then pray for peace by night. Someone once told me that. Well, I do not feel the cold. Maybe you are right. So long as someone asks it of me, I am willing to grant their wish. Now, allow me to fulfill yours. Please follow me. Hesperides of Love and Hate. Not intending to do a world quest. Can I just go on ahead? I guess so. It's not stopping me. I don't know who left this here. But yeah, it's not stopping me, so... Why is it always missions? They come in bug form? Oh, that's cool. Wait, they got that idea from the phlogiston. Oh.
Busted.
Get to work! You two! Time to end this! Incinerate! Light of the blazing sun!
Oh my word. They were like actually using like tactics to like...
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
They like got out of the way when I was attacking that first one. Alright. There's one more inside. The house is just past the bridge. Yeah, no shit.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
And then we get blown off, just like when we first entered the area. Spoilers for those who haven't started Snezhnaya. I am me at the same time you are me. I don't quite understand. Myshkin, is that you? Finally here. Huh? Who's Myshkin? No, we're just passing travelers. Traveler and Paimon. Oh, sorry, adventurers. Traveler and Paimon. We heard there was a wedding happening here, so we came by to take a look. And we do have an invite, so it's not like we're crashing the wedding, right? Please present your invitation to the statue by the door. The statue? Okay, sure. Ikor, you came from in there, right? Then you must know this place better than we do. Do they always have weird rules like this? This does not seem to be part of the ritual. Oh, you're just as lost as we are. Well, since we're already here, let's just do what she said for now. Yeah, I want to get inside so I can get the waypoint. Welcome to the House of Hesperides. Since you have an invitation, then you are guests of this house, and every guest deserves a proper welcome. You may call me Aglaia. Flashback. Flashback to Emporius. Aglaia! Well, that's Aglaia. Regardless, it's somewhere. Is this your first time attending a Schnegovik wedding? Mm-hmm. You two do not seem to be from around here, so I take it you have not heard about the scandal. I doubt you would have been willing to come here if you had. Scandal? At least humans would call it that. The last ceremonial ritual we held on this scale was Larissa's wedding. But that human betrayed her in the end. She killed him, and then the vow took her life too. Larissa was the most beautiful of us all. Even the way she died was beautiful. That day, her fury brought down a blizzard so fierce it froze even the bolts of lightning mid-fall. You should have seen that beautiful, deadly prime ice magic. But you have no cause for worry. You will be safe here at the House of Hesperides, as long as you stay away from what is forbidden. The ritual will begin when the clock strikes 8 times. Please make your way to the chapel right away when you hear it. I would make no such promise. Until then, you may look around the main hall. The other rooms are not open to guests. But you are welcome to enjoy the entertainment here, or simply rest for a while. The choice is yours. So, about those rooms we're not allowed into. Some of those are private quarters. We even have one set aside for the bride and groom. Excuse, I didn't mean to be rude. Once there was a human woman who dared sneak into the groom's room while he was alone. Of course, she was caught almost immediately. But what? Was she trying to steal the groom or something? Not from Pavlina. The Snegorochka princess. What Pavlina has laid claim to, no one takes from her. So cold is she by nature, she hardly seems like a Snegorochka at all. But that boy was hers, and there was no way she would let anyone take him away. Regardless of that, the ritual will go ahead, and we will succeed this time. She has sworn it on the sword Larissa once wielded. And we all know what happens to those who break their vows. Enough of the dull introductions. The ritual is one that is worth celebrating after all. I wish the both of you a most pleasant and unforgettable day here at the House of Hesperides. Oh my, you ended up all the way over here? Let's get you back where you're supposed to be. He turned into a doll. We faded into existence. Huh? Where did Igor go? Goggles, did you see where he went? My apologies. Some special ritual power seems to be affecting this entire place. I can no longer sense his presence. Given some time, I may be able to determine what's going on. Honestly, Paimon still has so many questions for him. Like, if he's obviously just part of Goggles' body, how does he have a whole body of his own? That part is easy enough to understand. It is like a pomegranate split open. Its seeds scattered across the ground. Piece the shell back together, and it can still just barely be called whole. Okay. Even if he isn't really human, that example was still pretty creepy. But we're out of leads for now, so we'll just have to wait for Goggles to figure things out. Come on, traveler, let's go soak up the wedding atmosphere. It's not every day you get to see a Schnegovik wedding. I am Jack Frost. I'm just here for the waypoint. So, Saltykov. The wedding is about... Damn it! Trying to be clever. Hold on. Okay, I didn't want the door to open. Hee. Oh, is it higher up? Oh, it's outside! Okay, we have to go outside. Okay. Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Take me. Stars above.
Oh. Uh-oh. I was trying to plunge attack, glide, anything, and it wouldn't let me. Oh no. They really don't want us to have that waypoint, huh? Oh, joke's on you. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Look, there's a thing over here.
Rev the engines!
There's a thing over here. There's a thing that someone left here. I'ma get it! Oh god. Oh no. I was right there! Can I use this? Would this work? Oh, right. It puts a spot on the ground.
Full throttle! Hip.
Take me up. I'm tired already.
Try and stop me! Is this
Ah.
right?
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do it. They can't stop me. Hmm. Barbara's a bad idea, though. The healing that Barbara provides, makes you wet. Eh. But in, Snezhnaya, that's a really bad thing. It actually makes the cold worse. You're not a healer, but
Will
I'm
there
wondering.
be enough food?
I'm wondering.
Take me up.
Stamina! Well, I guess we can find out now. It does nothing. These do not work. Wait. No, it does work. Does it? Yeah, it does work, actually. Just not very well. What the heck?
Rev the engines!
Gosh, they made it difficult to get in there. Wait. Got some of this. Hold on, hold on. Maybe we can.
Full throttle! Hip.
Okay. Don't rely on Seat Lolly.
Stop me!
No, sorry, don't rely on the thing. Oh, it drains fast. It pushed me away.
Flame burns.
It pushed me away. Took away my control. How's the...
Hurry up, Brassa! Gotta steer clear of other people.
Ran out of stamina already.
Rev the engine! The end of
I
our
just got to the
legacy.
ground. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
I got you, boss.
Look alive! Merc!
Okay, it kinda worked. It briefly worked, but, I guess not. We're probably not gonna get that one either then. Not without doing the quest, that is. Alright.
Nice and cool. Natlan doesn't have places like this.
Oh boy. Gotta deal with the water. Okay, that went well. Maybe we can get that one?
Try and stop me!
I don't know why they set up those contraptions there when you can just glide. Okay. Well, there's one over here. There's one there, one there, one there, there. What's this? I don't know. I'm thinking real quick. We're gonna go over here, grab this one, and then go to the statue of the 7. We can see the statue of the 7 from here.
Rev the engines!
Just gotta avoid touching the water. Oh crap, I touched it.
Try and stop me!
Okay, now we're gonna head over to the statue of the 7. for the love of another story quest. Where the hell did you two drop in from? You ain't here to swipe our loot, are ya? Passing by. You kidding me? Nobody just passes by around here. You think the Anvil is an idiot? Huh? I'll show you what I'm made of.
Ready to taste my Show me what you want.
Quietly now.
Show no mercy.
Just you?
Let's get it on.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, you two. I screwed up, alright? I didn't know who I was messing with. Hey, so now you're begging for mercy after doing something bad, huh? Get him good, traveler. I'm on it. Wait, stop! I can pay ya! I got cash! You see that tunnel over there? That's how we snuck into town, and that's where our stash is right now. All the loot we swiped from Okarov is there, inside. But hey, obviously all that stuff's yours now. Although what? You're not trying to go back on your word, are you? Nah. No one's backing out of nothing, man. It's just, the tunnel entrance is all caved in. I can't get in there, and neither can you. Took me a whole lot of wrangling just to get this naive little punk to help me. And then I went and got the dynamite already, according to his little plan. But he kept dragging his feet while me and my boys were about to freeze into bloody icicles, and then you're the ones who show up instead. At least I can still go squeeze him for that 100 times breach of contract fee he owes me. Otherwise, this whole thing would be a total bust. A penalty of 100 times? That seems a bit much. Right? That's daylight's robbery. A daylight robbery. And so what if it's daylight robbery? Look, I didn't mean to, but it's not like I got any other choice. Looking for loot at Okarov? That's risky business, man. No, we didn't run into that giant fireboat everyone's been yapping about. We still near about kicked the bucket trying to haul out that super rare treasure. And now that all that loot ain't mine anymore, I gotta find a way to make sure I don't lose my shirt at least. Hey, robbery is wrong no matter what your reasons are. If it weren't for the fact that Traveler knows how to fight, you should really turn over a new leaf while there's still time. I won't do it again, I swear. From here on out, I'm making myself scarce, and you ain't ever gonna see my face again. For the love of Genshin, you don't need a world quest for every bunch of waypoints and statues of the seven. Whoa, there's green in there. Wow. Okay. Guess we could go ahead and get the other one. What do you mean teleports disabled? Oh, because I'm still... Right. My bad. Alright, that way?
Try and stop me!
Hell yeah. Let's just hope it's not too cold. Wait, I got an idea. Hold on. Oh, if you glide, you can't do it. You'd have to be really fast. I got an idea for that other area. Ah, son of a...
Take it easy.
I don't have the energy to do it. How the heck did people get over there? Did they follow the trade track? Alright. Going over here. Alright, here's the train track. Maybe it'll work.
Full throttle!
Maybe. Because it does go through a cave. Never mind, it's not really a cave. Alright, what's this note way out here's? Beware of the obstacles. Obstacles? What obstacles? Hey, look, a waypoint! Sweet. It's in that direction? Okay. Guess for now we just focus on going through here. Paimon, no. Stop implying there's another quest.
Something to add to my collection.
Oh, right. waypoint. We can see the Statue of the Seven, kinda.
Rev the engines!
Big mistake.
Quietly now.
Impossible.
I call dibs.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I call dibs.
Alright, so far so good. For the love of stop with the world quests! Paimon had no idea this was all underneath that giant tree. Is that a palace? That's odd. Why all of a sudden? Goggles, what's wrong? I told you before that I could sense the power that once belonged to me had been split into 3 parts. One of them was hidden away in a deeper darkness beyond my perception. But now, maybe because we're closer, I can feel it. The power I couldn't sense before is right here. Here? Yes, it is right here, within the Pale Crown Palace before us. The Pale Crown Palace? Yes, it is the Belyazar's private palace outside Snezhnograd. There, the graceful Snegorochka once played the gusli in the palace royal hall, while waterborne fae sang along to the ethereal melody, chanting the name of the king who ruled the snowfields. Valiant Volkodlak clashed endlessly before the throne, vying for the Tsar's favor, while Domovoy searched far and wide for rare treasures and riches, all to fit the palace vault. Well, treasure vault? Yes, though by now I'm afraid it has long since been emptied. They say that was where the great king showed mercy. There he accepted humankind and allowed them to come before him. To help the frail, pitiful humans of that time carve out a place of their own amid the ice and snow, the flame of Krasnik was first kindled in that palace, then spread far and wide. And so, unlike in the days of the Pale Star's royal court, this eternally frozen land no longer belonged to the Fae alone. It became a land shared by humans and Fae. And he renamed it Snezhnaya. Oh, so that's how Snezhnaya came to be. Paimon always thought the Tsaritsa founded it. How does Goggles know so much about this place? Of course, I was created here, in a hidden chamber within this palace. The place we mentioned before, I'm not gonna try to say that one. Though even that is only one corner of the palace's shadow. Oh wow, if this palace was so impressive, why does it feel so cold and deserted now? Because 500 years ago, the Belyazar died fighting the abyss and the tides of beasts. His remains were brought back here. And after he was laid to rest, part of his body became the Tsar's white branch. Since then, the Tsaritsa has ruled Snezhnaya from Tsapuliarny Palace, and no one has returned here since. So where we're going is actually the Belyazar's tomb? Yes, Miss Paimon, the Belyazar's tomb, but also the place where I was created. This isn't against the rules, is it? The authorities advised against entering without permission, but officially it is not strictly forbidden. Not strictly forbidden? Then that means we're strictly allowed to sneak in. Then again, getting put on a wanted list could be interesting. Whoa, no thanks. Okay, Paimon knows what to do. If we get caught by some Snezhnayan guards, Paimon will just say the guiding mechanism sent us the wrong way. We got lost. Getting lost isn't illegal, right? Yep, that's our story. But the train tracks are broken. What are we gonna do? It's alright. That route was only ever meant to mislead people. It was never the real way into the Pale Crown Palace. Think of it as a marker, telling ordinary pilgrims and those visiting in remembrance that they should go no farther. If we really mean to cross over, we need to find the mechanism that activates the hidden tracks. I can sense it. The mechanism that summons the hidden tracks should be up on that tower. But the tower appears to be encircled by the Tsar's white branch. We'll have to find another way in. And we have a tip about snowballs. Aimed right at it. Roll the biggest snowball. Yep, light up the map. So that part's done. Alright. Pity was at 66. Oh cool, a constellation. $68. Oh, Asila. What's with the chair all by itself? You are my scenery. What? Wait, what? Wait, why'd you spin around the chair? Wait a minute, is the chair actually important?
Well, how about that?
And what's with this? Oh. Oh. Sorry to intrude. Oh my word, it actually does the thing. Hey, wow, what? There was an actual achievement for that. Hold on. Stay a while, you are so beautiful. Pause for a moment to take in the beauty of the white birches in the snow-buried palace. Wow. And there's a view. Yeah. Wow.
God!
Oh, I'm the wrong person. Hold
Try
on.
and stop me!
Joke's on them. I brought Seat Lolly. This is the place. One moment. I shall summon a train to take you to the Pale Crown Palace.
Not bad. It's all yours.
Train. Oh, it's right there. Okay. All aboard. Oh, do I not do anything? Do I just sit down? Oh. Um. Please have a seat. I take a seat. Nothing happens. Which one was this? There. Galgos, you're amazing. Is there any train you can't drive? Not exactly. For some reason, the trains currently running in Snezhnaya only keep their power systems, leaving no room for remote control. These early prototypes, though, still have control interfaces. Oh, is that so? Strange. Why is Paimon speaking so slowly? No, wait, huh? Is it me? Am I going to the Shadow Realm? Friends, we were created for a single moment, to call back those dreams flickering on the verge of extinction to... Where am I? Wait, wasn't I just on the train? Ishmaelov! Ishmaelov! Ha! Spacing out again, are we? We need to keep watch on the thing inside the egg at all times, remember? I wasn't spacing out, and the Proto-Man is in a highly stable state. Even in the gloom in the front of the Shadow Realm, he shines as brilliantly as a pearl. And you weren't spacing out, you were worried. You are right, Azazel. Azazel? There's too much to think. Azazel? There's no need for such concern. Your teacher, Miss Axinia, remained quite composed upon hearing of His Majesty the Tsar's passing. Oh, are you worried about something else? The newly ascended Tsaritsa. It is her attitude that concerns me. Her attitude toward those Fey nobles wallowing in moral and decadence? I doubt it's anything favorable. I mean her attitude toward... I don't know how to say that. After all, our research has crossed into forbidden territory. The only reason we were allowed to continue before was His Majesty's tacit approval and protection. But our new Saritsa... Well, I've heard certain things. What kind of things? They're planning to ban anything related to alchemy. This place has plenty of bioalchemy projects, so it's obviously those... No, it's obvious those would be shut down. And if that happens, His Majesty's final aspiration will never be realized. Perhaps that would be for the best. Have you forgotten what happened during the last experiment? And besides, His Majesty, in the end, also... Never mind. You are right, Azazel, but I still need to think this through. Don't dwell on it, Ismailov. It's not our call to make. Besides, the higher-ups are meeting today. Once they've decided what to do, they'll inform us. Is this a Shadow Realm? Paimon and the Eye of Goriah are gone. There are 2 people up ahead. Maybe I should try talking to them. Something wrong, my dear Ismailov? You'd be better company if you didn't get distracted so easily. I keep feeling like someone's watching us, but when I look back, there's no one there. Ha, come now, Ismailov. Maybe you should keep your eyes on the things that matter. Speaking of which, Mr. Koshche, I think, seems to have left in a hurry and forgotten to close his office door. Well, never mind. Once we're done recording the data, I'll close it for him. They can't see me. That's strange. Something feels off, like I don't quite belong here. But I'm not feeling too uncomfortable. Maybe I should take a look around first. Says there's a chest over there for some reason. Upstairs. Wow, there's a lot here, okay. A note written in an elegant hand. I will be returning to the house of Hesperides for the next 3 days, so I'll leave the cat in your care. I can hardly trust the others with her given how absorbed they become in their experiments. I'm sure my colleague Koshche shares my respect for living things and will remember to feed my Lara. The key and specially prepared cat food are on your desk. And remember, my Lara only eats from her bowl. Please don't scatter her food on the floor. She won't eat anything off the floor. P.S. If I find that my cat has not been properly fed, or that she has somehow grown parts from another animal, I will find out who is responsible. Pavlina. Maybe I could use this key? Oh, let's grab the... Get the key. Prime Ice.
Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later.
Oh. Someone's notes. Written in code, stiff hand with almost no variation. Prisoners used as experimental material have already been handed over to Alvis. There is no doubt that the results of that experiment were incorrect. But is that what loveless Fae should seek as love? Perhaps the Schnekovic, incomplete in spirit as they are, truly could make use of this technology. To gain the love they lacked from the beginning, just as he told me, dreams that are too grand have no meaning, perhaps. Perhaps he was right. That power should have been ours from the start, as compensation. It was never meant to belong to Axinia's aberrant dream. I will stop here before Alvis accidentally comes across this again and causes more trouble. Oh, the cat's not doing too well. These people forgot to feed the cat. he was here. Finally cracks.
Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later.
Oh, there's the cat. Path it's blocked. I'll need to find a way out. Looks like it's starving. There doesn't seem to be a food bowl nearby. One second. 1 second, Katie. What allows the transcender to transcend? Western crystal ore should be ideal material. Its power refined from the authority released from the colossal beast of something from ages past lost control. The birth of something. Everything is not the cause. Everything to be everything while it's divided must be gathered back into one. On the scales, do we need to try to complete this experiment first? Am I actually going to be doing this? Feather on the left pan and something is supposed to go on the right. Some kind of ritual. Something as light as nothing. What matters is the right side. Something real, but with the same weight as nothing. Something real, but with the same weight as nothing. The vessel itself still has mass. Yeah. Paper? Yeah, no. What about the region? No. Maybe there's another thing. Separated. Why'd they make the paper so sparkly? I don't know. Everything is not the cause. Everything to be everything. What was divided must be gathered back. Oh, they need to be combined. Cast off the soul of the past, and it shall no longer be bound by the hidden veins of the planet. Cast off the will of the past, and it shall no longer be watched by the gaze above. Cast off the body of the past, and it shall... I know what this series is doing. Sorta. This thing we're doing is definitely related to what the Sarita wants to do, I think. Add that to the region. New substance begins to form. Doesn't feel like it weighs anything. Transcends ordinary concepts. This is the way to transcendence in this world, restoration and reversal. All humans came from something. With this power in my hands, I can become like them. I can create. I can even command it all. He didn't lie to me, the man in the egg. He was right. I just need a way. I need to get him. Even one fragment would be enough. Your Majesty, this should be mine, shouldn't it? I, Albus, deserve this much. His power is perfect. He is the answer I've spent so long searching for. I simply must have him. I must have it. Oh god. Hard to do obsession. The voice just now. Maybe the owner of the room? Oh, the pointer fell off.
Not bad. It's all yours.
Okay. Daily reset has occurred. I think it's 69 now. So 70? Still no luck.
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the Mora keeps rolling. Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later.
There's a ladder. Wait, is there something hidden on top? Damn it.
I'm tired already.
Damn it, that would have been cool. I think the cat got stuck. The formula is perfect. I'm sure Grand Duke Albus will praise the results of my hard work over the last 3 days upon his return. Let's rest here for a little while. Whew. The door's shut. If I can find some way to... The poor cat. Here's your food bowl. Let's get you fed first, poor thing. Yeah! Like, what the fuck, guys? Why weren't you feeding the... Why weren't you feeding the cat? Potion bottle. A concoction. Oh no. The door opened. Oh, I think the cat helped us. Sorry, kitty. Thank you for opening the door, though. We're Grand Duke Albus to see you now. He would surely be struck speechless. Wait, it's her. Who? There's no voiceover, so I don't know. He'll be absolutely stunned to learn that I can upload your consciousness here, fully intact, using ancient Hyperborean technology. Who's... Impressive technology indeed. Very well, let's call this lightweight portable device the Eye of Graia. That's what these goggles are called? But they're blue. Anyway, this feels really weird. I can't feel my arms and or legs at all. Now that I'm inside this tiny little device, I can barely feel my own body. The Eye of Graia. Yeah. Your consciousness may have been uploaded into these goggles, but your body is still what sustains your power and your existence. After all, your body is the true key to opening the new world. What? As that key, you are already a perfect work of creation. If only we could have gone further. But His Majesty, what a pity. Part of my body once belonged to His Majesty. Sometimes, through fragments of his consciousness, I can see what he once saw. That's how I know. If all goes smoothly, he will carry on his will and bring his grand design to completion. He would surely be pleased. Only you can make me laugh so freely, Axinia. That's what he would say, and he would mean every word, not like when he speaks to that professor, with all those hollow pleasantries. A court jester gives everything to bring joy to her lord. That is her duty. Court jester was merely a nominal title His Majesty gave you so you could come and go from the palace. It was only meant to keep people from resenting a human for being in his favor. You don't have to. I don't see anything wrong with the title. There's nothing laughable about it. Even now it still has its uses. Perhaps I could use it to gain entry to Zapoliarni Palace and speak with the newly crowned Tsaritsa. Though by the time I came to court, she had long since departed. Perhaps you will understand His Majesty's will. Yes, Axinia. I should show you to my colleagues, just as you are now. Perhaps then they'll admit that every line of research has its worth. At the very least, Albus will stand by me. Perhaps they will help me carry this great cause forward. Though I know our ideals do not align, all differences will ultimately return to a single path. In the end, true understanding will come. They will help me, won't they? Yes, Axinia, they will. Yeah, this is the only thing I can do for him, and the only meaning my life has ever had. I must have the Proto-Man. Have you, no, I beg you, please take the place His Majesty was meant to hold in the original plan. Please, become the ruler of this planet. What? For a grand undertaking like this, why should I need anyone else's approval or support? Maybe I can carry on the final experiment on my own. Wait, who's... A grand vision, yes, but then what? How could you? Can't you see? This is such a terrible betrayal. Alvis, Koschei, Pavlina, you've forgotten why we came here. Forgotten that grand radiant vision. You've forgotten the grace he gave us. The glory he granted us. You cast me out, but no matter. I will return, no matter how long I have to spend in that shadow realm beyond beginning and end. I cannot understand why you would destroy the grand undertaking we were meant to build, just for your own selfish reasons? Why would you turn away from the path we were meant to follow? This cannot be how it ends. Even now, I don't hate them. I just feel sorry for them. You hear someone say this. At some point, she has appeared, watching her past self fall into shadow. But everything will get back on the right path eventually, like light passing through different mediums. It may look like it's taking a crooked path, but in truth, it's always taking the fastest, best one. Have you forgotten, friends? We were created for a single moment, to call back those dreams flickering on the verge of extinction, to let the phantom-like children of daylight lead us into tomorrow, where we would laugh and spin, circling soul seed upon the core of the stars and build a pure nation, a homeland born from everyone's love, build what would become a carefree courtyard for humanity alone. Goodness gracious. Traveler, are you okay? You sat down and then just froze up all of a sudden. I did sense a slight disturbance in your mind, but your physical reads didn't change at all. Okay, I tell them. There have been experimental reports of certain shadow realms affecting only the mind, while leaving the body in the physical plane untouched. But such cases are exceedingly rare. Traveler has always seen weird stuff out of nowhere. So you saw that place or whatever from 500 years ago? I'm not saying that. You saw it from 500 years ago? And goggles from the past too? No, Goggles. Does any of what Traveler saw sound familiar? My apologies. I do not remember much of what happened back then. I cannot even clearly recall that such an argument or such a conversation took place before I entered the Shadow Realm. I see. But that means we can confirm Goggles really did have a body before, right? Yes, based on what Traveler heard in that conversation, that does put me much more at ease. Maybe Goggles' body is still somewhere in the center of the place, just waiting for him. Didn't his body become that thing? Then the last piece must be in the center of that place. I hope so. Then I may be able to remember more and return to my original body sooner. We will soon be arriving at the Pale Crown Palace. Please be mindful of any jolts as we pull in. No problem. Paimon's always floating, so a few bumps won't scare Paimon. Oh. It's treated like the Shadow Realm. The Pale Crown Palace. Alright. FPS gameplay, let's go! Tetris is completely covered, we'll have to find another way in.
Should be worth holding on to. Gotta recharge. Need a refill.
Well, here we are.
Pretty good haul. Now these will come in handy.
I don't see another spot, so I guess here now?
Goodness me!
Pretty good haul.
It's so weird, you know, playing the game like this.
Gotta recharge. Should be
There's
worth
even
holding on to.
sliding.
Switch mode. Charge.
Uh... Maybe I can't do that while I'm in the Shadow Realm? Alright, let's head on in.
Nice.
Have to wait to find a way to open it. Oh. Kresnik's torch. This feels like a boss room. Who dares disturb the Great One? Oh!
Gotta recharge.
So, you guys like guns?
Now these will come in handy.
There's a chest over here.
Should be worth holding on to.
Alright, looks like there's a thing for 2 statues. Door at the back of the Royal Hall appears to be shut. What do we do now? Since there may be a port in front of the throne I can connect to, it's right here. How's it going, Goggles? I have gained access to the mechanism. Yep. Statues. 2-headed beast, guardian of that most majestic corpse, returned unto its rightful place. The statue at the back entrance. You have to move both statues onto this mechanism. Yep.
Pretty good haul. Pretty good haul.
Can you not have dialogue?
I'm on my last legs now.
Well, of course you are, because the game decided it'd be really funny to do this. Like this. Wait, where'd it put it? Okay, that's not working. Oh, so close. Okay. Wait, I got up here.
charge.
No, that does nothing. Okay.
Pretty good haul.
One doesn't say how to move it either. What do you mean use the prototype?
Now these will come in handy.
I am so confused. Oh! Okay, I get it. Sorry, it took a bit. Alright. Alright, we're figuring it out, don't worry. Alright, it's taking me a bit. Alright, let's see.
Hi!
Hi! Welcome in. Well, that's not going nowhere. Bro, the sun isn't even up. No, it's not. Oh. Oh, I see, I see. Hold on, I see. I see. The gears are turning. The gears do be turning. And then we do it again. And then we send it down. And then across. What's going on? Isn't this... Am I... Just like how I was at that place earlier, this place is also in the past. Your Majesty, I am pleased to report that the first experiment have been completed. The great hypothesis is about to be proven right. With continued cultivation, we shall soon witness the birth of a complete prototype of the primordial human. The first experiments have been completed, you say? Yes, Your Majesty. We found that the test subjects entered a realm of boundless joy, where they never suffer sorrow or distress again. And they never woke up again. No, they never did wake up again, but that is entirely logical, given that the realm they entered was no mere dream. Your Majesty, we are speaking of a butterfly breaking free from its cocoon, or a bird bursting from its shell. And by breaking free, they have left all the pain and sorrow arising from desires and fixations behind, like a useless cocoon. All that remains is a broken dream, a pain as blurry and indistinct as a shadow. That new courtyard, Axinia, is that the world of your dreams, the one you seek to reach? Your will is my will, Your Majesty. Is that so? Well then, will you embark on the final part of the plan? I shall require more time before I can do that. However, I expect everything to be ready by the time Your Majesty returns victorious from the front. I am certain that Your Majesty will return victorious. Yes, I shall, Axinia, and you may rest easy, for Sver shall accompany me. It will never abandon me, no matter what. That certainly is true. In that case, I shall stay here to wait for you, your majesty. I shall remain here until your majesty's wish has been fulfilled. Until your will has been done. What is it, traveler? You're doing it again. Just standing there staring blankly like a dummy. Did you see something again? Yeah, I saw something from the past. Then did you see anything that made you uncomfortable or something? No, not at all. Alright, in that case, the door to the palace's royal hall is already open. Come on, let's keep moving. A blueprint? Gun sight. Oh shit, okay. Oh shit, it's got like a laser sight now. That's hilarious.
Now these will come in handy.
But man, do I wish this outfit was available outside of the Shadow Realm. It'd be really nice. Great, the door is open. Those were some strange-looking monsters back there. They are man-made monsters created by Kolshe at that place back in the day. And what about the creature that was just talking? Paimon thought we'd have seen it by now. That's Sver, or the Beast. It's one of many of Kolshe's bioalchemical creations, and the leader of the man-made monsters. Back then, Kolshe created a number of prototypes using the same materials, but of these prototypes, the only ones that turned out to have a shred of intelligence were Sver and... This is strange, I don't seem to be able to recall now. Kolshe deemed Sver nothing more than a half-formed creation, so he chose to abandon it. In the end, that unfinished form was fused with the seeds of other monsters, molding it into its present shape. Truly, it should have been destroyed back then. But before it could be unmade, the Belyazar, believing that no being with sentience should be so discarded, decided to take the creature into his service. It was said that it was Sver who had dragged the Belyazar's body back from the battlefield, even though it was itself gravely injured at the time. That is the reason it loathed Kolshe so. I thought it had already perished somewhere, quietly unnoticed, but no, this is excellent news. Never did I imagine that I would be standing watch over the Belyazar's body all this time, in this minor palace that is now effectively a mausoleum. Well, Paimon finally gets why nobody is supposed to come here without asking first. Maybe everyone who sneaked in without permission got totally scared off by that beast. It's too dangerous to venture further to Pale Crown Palace. It's fair. That's alright. We're already here anyway. We'll definitely get your body back. If it comes around again, we'll just fight it off. Alright, I believe you, traveler. And you too, Paimon. We'll have to stay alert from now on. That creature is likely to appear again. Please, leave this matter to me. I don't know why we were aiming upward. Oh, that's why.
Need a refill.
Oh, shit!
Mind the rhythm.
Get wrecked. I can't reach that. Oh wait, no I can. What?
Impossible.
Impossible. No, it's totally possible. Okay. Out of over here,
Back
huh?
in business.
I think.
Should be worth holding on to.
Okay. Oh! It was the call button.
Gotta recharge.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh!
Reload.
There we go. Not too bad.
Back in business.
Oh, can we walk on this? Hell yeah.
Impossible. Gotta recharge.
There we go. Oh, that is not what I wanted.
Should be worth holding on to. Should be worth holding on to.
I have so many grenades and I haven't used any. There's a thing over there. Oh, good God.
Reload. Should be worth holding on to.
Alright. Wait. Use them? Use what? I'm gonna check up here first. Oh, that just goes to the elevator. No, I know, that's a different spot. Oh. Pavlina, so this is the result of the research you promised to show me at the dinner party. But I never imagined you would apply it to your own kin. This was entirely of their own will. They had little time left as it was, and their final wish was to be of service to you. Thanks to their sacrifice, Kolshe and I were able to make clear just what the ITER, or embryonic echoric telluric rudiment, you brought back from the Shadow Realm, from the ruins of Hyperborea, truly is. And your conclusion? It is the remnant of some forbidden experiments conducted during the Age of Hyperborea. It possesses unimaginable power, and its composition is complex. Within it is not only some peculiar flesh, but also the power of the Light Realm that has been modified to specialize in acts of creation, as well as, in short, it possesses unimaginable power. It comes into contact with life and alters it. Then these life forms will gradually shift toward a certain tendency, ultimately converging into a single pattern. What kind of pattern? Forgive my overreaching, but the way power flows within these altered life forms is remarkably similar to yours. Of course, they could never reach the heights you have. For an artificial race like the Fae, this is not a power that can be fully contained by a body that has only been somewhat modified. But Kolshe, he cannot make this request of you himself, for he bears guilt, yet he believes that if the experiment is to proceed further, perhaps it's necessary for us to obtain your body. Then take it. My blood, my flesh, if it is to fulfill the great work our ancestors left unfinished, if it is to carry this world one step further, if in the end it will all have been worth it, then take them as much as you need. Ah, your majesty, on behalf of all who will step into tomorrow, and all who may yet be saved, I thank you for your generosity. What the hell are they doing here? Oh shit. Can you guys not do stuff when I'm locked?
Frost glistens.
Frag out! Frag out!
Fall.
Nice. Reload! Now these will come in
I
handy.
actually used my grenades.
Back in business.
Suspended tower? Oh shit! Almost fell. Hmm. Suspended tower. I think it's that tower, but I need to know how to get up there. I'm just remembering I can build. Alright, there's no point going over there. So there has to be a reason to go over here. Oh, okay. It was that simple, actually. Oh, okay. Knock knock. Sweet. Oh. Damn. That's the leak. That did not work.
Change of tactics.
That didn't work
Change
either.
of tactics. Change of tactics. Switch mode.
Didn't explain much there, did it? Oh wait, I did that. Okay. What's this, 71? Something like that? Okay, yeah, I clearly see the leak.
Switch mode.
Like, I see the leak.
State number 2. State number 2. Frag out.
Yeah, nothing. No reaction whatsoever. Wait, don't tell me it was that easy. Hold on. Oh my god, it was. It was that easy. Find a way to open the gates. Oh, we gotta rotate it. And then, because this is made out of ice... I think we gotta move it again. Yeah.
good haul.
Paimon doesn't know why, but the higher we get, the more... That creature knows how to talk, doesn't it? Maybe we can reason with it, and it won't see us as intruders barging in anymore. As long as we communicate, we can reach an understanding. Perhaps it truly is as... Hehe. Something isn't quite right. Traveler, I have warned you people time and time again, and yet you continue to... It is going too fast, and I didn't turn on auto. Oh. Is this a boss fight? Yeah.
Gotta recharge. Nice.
Wait, what? What was that?
Nice. Need a refill. Gotta recharge.
Okay.
Demolition time. Need a refill.
Okay. Ahem, you miserable cur. I know you're in there. I know you're hiding inside that tiny little mechanism like the coward you are. I thought you were long dead. Come out then. Come out and show yourself. What? It seems we were both mistaken then. Is that what you've turned into? How pathetic. A pity I won't get to see that face of yours again. It's worth far more to me than the rest of your existence. Is this the new mistress you have chosen? Or are they simply just another meticulous chosen sacrifice of yours? Oh, blonde-haired human, do you really know what you're doing? Hoping someone finds something they lost. Hard to believe that a person as powerful and yet pure of heart as you actually exists in this world, but I must warn you, that companion of yours inside that mechanism, they might not be as trustworthy as you think. You can take your nonsense and shove it, you two-headed freak. We're traveling with Goggles here. And we've already become friends. Don't you dare speak ill of him. Ha ha ha, Goggles? Fine then, Goggles. Would you like to tell your new friends over here about your friends from before? I don't know. Do you really not know? So you really have no inkling. Ha! That woman was pushed into the Shadow Realm while your body was split up into 3. That is why you don't have all your powers now. Ahem. You don't remember a thing because you don't have all your powers. I cannot believe this. This is beyond absurd. The grand power of fate, like a spinning thread, it allows no escape. You may have lost all your memories, and yet you have returned and now stand here. Before that wretched and broken body of yours, spare. All I want is to retrieve what is mine. What are you talking about? Nothing you held was ever truly yours. Everything you ever had came from His Majesty. Our flesh, our blood, the very seed of consciousness that was rooted into the core of our beings, they were all given to us by Him. I see, so I am a prototype just like you. Except that I was the failed specimen, and you eventually became the vessel for the key. But you should have never remained in existence. Your consciousness should have been erased long ago. Key? His body, that is. The only thing in existence that are meaningful are his body, his flesh and blood, because he was the perfect creation grown in his majesty's likeness. The only thing worth anything at all would be his face. It looked exactly like the Tsar in a painting of him as a child. But if I were to see that face again, I would tear it with my teeth and swallow it whole. Why would you do that? You and we are clearly the same. Ah, you and I, we are not the same. I am the beast in the service of the Belyazar. Sver was the name his majesty bestowed upon me. I was the one who received his acknowledgement and praise. I was the one to whom he promised glory everlasting. Though I had a useless, hopelessly ill-shapen form, he ensured that my existence did not go to waste. I was the one who followed his majesty to every battlefield, the one who resisted the dark tide of the abyss alongside the monsters and fae, and I was the one who brought his lifeless body back from that pitch-black ruin. Maybe I should have, right there and then. Oh, your majesty, I have watched over your long-sleeping body for 5 centuries now. I believe it is finally time. Finally time for me to follow in your footsteps. I have, right up to the very end, fulfilled my vow. Even the very final moment of my life shall be for your sake. And you? You pitiable fool. You have become the most pathetic of us all. We may share the same flesh and blood, but we are not brothers. You, proto-man, don't even have a name to call your own. And with that, the beast with 2 heads falls limp. The sheer will, rather than bodily strength, that has held it up all this time drains away. In an instant, its form dissipates. Its fine sand into the wind as a faint cry fades into the dust. Here comes that feeling again. Rare from the past. Your Majesty, you wish to see me. How may I serve you? Or is this regarding that incident involving the human noble the other day? The one where I executed without authorization? I beg you to dispense with the terror. I have no intention to strike you down. The details of the matter are already shown to me. Aksenya and Koshchei have given their report. The eldest son of the house Solovyov chanced upon something he shouldn't have, and the fault clearly lies with the 2 of them. Your actions have spared Koshchei and the others a rather significant headache. Me? But helping him was the furthest thing from my mind. I only acted to ensure that your Majesty's private affairs remained entirely inviolable. And yet you owe your very existence to him, Sver. Perhaps he alone deserves the title of your father. That is indeed true, your Majesty. It was he who created me, gave me this deficient mind and a tongue with which to speak. Yet that has not stopped him from looking upon me as a flawed creation that should have been destroyed from the very beginning, your Majesty. Must a creation forever bend the knee to its creator? Surely even an imperfect being like myself cannot be expected to endure the neglect, the contempt, and the unending wrath of the one who fashioned me? Must the thing created always walk the path its maker has laid out, and bow to his every caprice? I wasn't speaking of you. None of that bears weight here, Sver. None of it. There are times when the sole matter of consequence is the path one resolves to take. And once that path is taken, one never looks back, for that alone is the matter of consequence. Your Majesty, I fear I have misspoken, and for that I extend my deepest apologies. Think no more of it. I, too, have found myself to a chosen path, and shall know the touch of doubt no longer. Oh, Sver, my forgiveness is yours. Though you may hold no need for such grace to begin with, I forgive you for not following the orders of your Creator. Your Majesty, I accept your forgiveness, but solely for the sake of the one who offers it. I accept your forgiveness, solely because I have chosen to shoulder the burden of your expectations, and because I am fully aware that my life belongs to you, and that I shall one day surrender it to you. Though no one exacted this deed from me, I hope when the moment comes, you will remember that this choice too was entirely my own. Indeed, Sver, my adorable friend, I shall never forget what you have told me today. Emotional fluctuation detected, same kind as before. Are you saying strange things again? The closer we get to the upper levels of Pale Crown Palace, the greater the effect this place has on you. Traveler's perception capabilities are clearly keener than most, but thankfully it does not look like this will have any ill effects on them. Oh yeah? Traveler, did you see... Someone's talking to that spare. What is it, Goggles? Did you remember something? I suspect it was the Bel-Yizar who spoke with Zver. Although it's been 500 years, he might have left something behind here. However, his motives in doing so remain entirely unclear to me. I fear the only way I can remember is to recover all my powers. Uh-huh. So, Goggles, Eye of Graia, is it your name then? Perhaps. Perhaps it's just the name of this device, and I simply assumed Never mind that. About that, that spare freak was probably just spouting total nonsense anyway. Maybe you'll actually know your real name once you get all your powers back. May that be the case. Well, what should we call you in the meantime? Since my consciousness is now housed inside this mechanism, either the Eye of Graia or Goggles would do fine. Alright then, Goggles, let's start looking for your missing parts right now. They must be somewhere around here, right?
Now these will come in handy.
Ooh, I think I almost fell. That would have been bad. What are these? Treasure vault? Offer? Oh! Okay.
Back in business.
Where are we? It used to be that place. The shattered egg. The chest is missing. This is the piece of Goggles, and someone's left a note next to it. Albus has paid the price for his crime of defiling the sacred crown, and the flesh and blood taken by the covetous Domovoi has been recovered from Novokitezgrad. Oh god, these names. Hold on. So does that mean that this piece of Goggles' body wasn't here all this time? Now this is on handwriting indicates that the author is Axinia. Is of course a rather long way from here. That might explain why I have never been able to sense or detect this piece of my body. Oh, she was the one who brought this piece back from, that's a city southeast of Snezhnograd, Paimon thinks. Oh, that's right, didn't Natochka say that she used to live there? Paimon wonders who this Albus is. I've heard it before. So you mean you saw before entering the Pale Crown Palace, the one in the past? Was Albus one of those people you saw? Not him. Grand Duke of the Domovoi. Though he was indeed a member of... There's not much more I can recall at the moment, unfortunately. But no matter who he was, judging from that note, things probably didn't end well for him. Oh, look, there's another line written here on the back. It says, the final mission is thus. Return the flesh and blood of the king and begin a new era with the key. What does that even mean? Given that my body's already shattered, I would not be able to reconstruct it even if I had all my powers back. I'll have to place it somewhere. Plus, you mean collecting the pieces and putting them in the same room alone won't do it? We have to bring them back someplace, huh? I thought we'd have to do it ourselves. Oh, come on now. How are we supposed to put these round things together? Wait, let's rewind a second. So if we want to fix Goggles, where are we even supposed to take the pieces to? Shattered the flesh and blood are, rebuild the sacred form, reforge the key, and knock on the door on the other side. Return the flesh and blood of the king. Return it. Return them to the Court of Bliss. Court of Bliss? Where's that? It's right there. Well, that one's done. Okay. Oh, there's a thing there. Hold on. Can I get to it? Yes. Okay, it's for this.
Now these will come in handy.
Oh, okay. We can't go in there. We shouldn't go in there yet because we don't have the rest of the bits of him. Achievements. Alright, that's a good place to leave off. So much easier to close Genshin compared to Star Rail in a way. Alright, so I don't feel like raiding tonight, so I'm just gonna go to the end screen and let this song finish. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed and are feeling okie dokie, and hopefully I see you later today for Matcha Chameleon. Thank you so much.